just want to read out one of the tributes that has come in. This is from the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. He's tweeted out, and I quote, "Prime Minister Modi, I am deeply saddened by the passing away of Hira Ba Matashri. The death of a mother leaves such a void in one's life that is impossible to fill. I express my condolences to the Prime Minister and his entire family in this hour of grief. Om Shanti." That was the tribute that came in from Rajnath Singh, the Defence Minister. We're also being joined by CNN News 18's senior editor Pallavi Ghosh. Pallavi, over to you.
Well, yes, as you just pointed out, horrible news which came in the morning, and we also know that the Prime Minister had rushed to Ahmedabad day before, where she was admitted to the UN Mehta Hospital, and at that point of time, the medical bulletin which had come out was that her condition was stable and that she was recovering. What we are learning from the Prime Minister's office is that he has already left for Ahmedabad, and also his pre-scheduled programs which are going to be held in Bengal today, several projects to be launched, that is going to be on schedule, but he is going to carry on possibly to a video conferencing. In the tribute which was paid by the Prime Minister, I think it just captures the essence of what his relationship with his mother has always been. He said, "I learned a couple of things from her, that you have to live with purity, you have to live with simplicity, and keep on doing your work." I think the fact that the Prime Minister is carrying on with his schedule captures what he learned from his mother. At the end of the day, this is like a tapasya. You have to work no matter come what may. One doesn't have to talk about the fact that the kind of bond the mother and son shared. But very briefly, as I was talking about a short while back, we would never ever get a glimpse into his personal life with her, apart from the occasions like on birthday, where he would always make it a point to go and visit her. Whenever he would go to Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad, on work, he would of course go and meet and check up on his mother. And I remember on the first, and she would never come to Delhi. I remember the only time she came was a couple of years back, when he had taken her around his office and home, that's in Lok Kalyan Marg. And he also, she had also said that it's a proud moment for her that, her son has become the Prime Minister, and she always knew that he would become the Prime Minister. I think we're going to wait for some more details officially to be released by the Prime Minister's office as what his schedule is going to be for the rest of the day. But as of now, his program for Bengal is going to be on schedule through video conferencing.
All right. Thank you so much for giving us that information. Do stay with us. I just want to go over a few, facts when it comes to the Prime Minister's mother. One thing to note, because we do want to honor her life, her favorite food was ice cream, and that is something that Prahlad Modi had said. And she also lived with the Prime Minister's younger brother, Pankaj Modi, who was actually the individual who had brought her to the hospital in Ahmedabad. And later today, what we're going to be doing is seeing the last rites in Gandhinagar. I want to cross back over to CNN News 18's senior editor, Pallavi Ghosh. Pallavi, when it comes to the last rites, what is the information that we have about what time it will be taking place? Our group editor, Brajesh Singh, had said that they would be taking place in Gandhinagar. What other information do we have with us?
Well, as I said, these are sensitive issues. I'm going to still wait for some official word coming in from the Prime Minister's office. The only information so far which has been given by the government is that he's left for Ahmedabad, and of course his programs for Bengal, which was to be scheduled later today, are going to be carried on as per schedule, which is going to, of course, now going to be through video conferencing, which means he won't be traveling to Bengal. He's going to stay put in Ahmedabad. So I think obviously going to stay back for the last rites. The exact timing is something which we are going to be waiting for to see what the government releases to us officially. But as I said, we'll be talking about the bond between the Prime Minister and his mother. There's details on how it's going to be done, because, as you pointed out, she lived with the younger brother of the Prime Minister. And he always would say that, my mother doesn't want to come over here in Delhi. I do understand the need for her to stay back in Ahmedabad, because that's where our roots are. But, he would always go back on his birthday and make it a point, no matter how busy he was, to at least seek his blessings. I'm just going to stay for an official word coming in from the government on what are going to be the last rites, what more details we can get.
All right.